make sure you can see what we're doing. We're going to do some soldering, so we need to have the soldering block in the shot. Looking good. Okay guys, welcome back to Robertson Co. Welcome back to London, another live jewellery maker session. Last couple of live streams, last few have been in the process of making sterling silver T-bar pendants, the 3cm version that's in our store. It's the one we sold it together yesterday. So first live stream in this little series was cutting some silver wire into the bars. Well, first of all was making some wire into rod and then cutting it into bars. Then we used our jump ring former to make some jump rings, and now we're going to solder the jump rings to the bars and make a pendant. Let's find our headband magnifier, need that, and get the YouTube copyright for music going. I'm going to solder one together, another one. I just want to clean up the solder joint on this one. I did yesterday. Looks good. With these you want quite a tight fit, or this one's sort of on the risky side, because if they're not tight enough, and I mean we're talking fractions of a mil, if they're not tight enough when you're trying to line them up and solder them, because everything expands, in theory the bar should expand and the thing, and they stay the same, but they don't. Everything gets a bit looser when they're hot. You can end up with a little bit of wobble, and it's fine if it just goes one way or the other, because you can straighten that out and just reheat it. But if it goes on a sideways one, there's no getting it back and it's scrap. You can't really get away with it. They're very difficult to get them off. Without coating the whole thing in solder. And if they're too tight, it opens up and you end up with a visible gap. So some I will use, I go through and test them, and some of them if they're just fractionally too tight or too loose, visually they look identical, you couldn't tell the difference. And they probably even measure the same outside, it's just that fraction of a mil on the saw cut makes a difference. So the other ones I will use as the bail or the top ring. It's not on the bar. that's okay. We need a lot more time in the pickle. But let's have a little, give you a little close up, and it's one done. It looks slightly on the wonky when I did that, but actually it looks alright. When they're polished, you get a little bit of a clearer, well, you can't make it clear that they're wonky when they're highly polished, but that's going to go back in the pickle. We'll clean off the flux. This flux I'm using, the Argo Techniques from Meths, is a really thick flux which helps protect it from fire stain. But it takes some getting off, so it's going back in the pickle. And then the next stage, at some point, we'll be making bales for these and obviously polishing them. But yeah, see you next one. Doodles.